Ladies and gentlemen, pool fans and players from around the world, welcome to the 22nd Annual Derby City Classic here at Caesars, Southern Indiana. The fans here, well, I'm just going to ask you guys, have you enjoyed the pool so far? We've seen amazing play on this beautiful 5 by 10 foot diamond. We started with 16 of the greatest players on the planet. Well, we are down to just 4 now. It's the Diamond Bigfoot 10-ball challenge. Today's matches will decide who will be playing in the finals later on tonight. Let's meet the players. First up, he is a world champion, Derby City all-around champion, and a member of the Billiards Hall of Fame. Sponsored by REL, Cameli Hughes, and 3 seconds from Toronto, Canada. Make some noise for the Lion, Alex Pagulayan. And his opponent is a world straight pool champion, U.S. Open 10-ball champion. He's sponsored by Vann Hughes, 3-second cue cases, and Navigator Japan from Davao City, Philippines, the Slayer, Vann CORTEZA. They're lagging for the break. Our referee is Ricky Bryant, and sending it up to the guys in the Accu-Stats booth.
Hello and welcome, pool fans and friends. We have Killer Pool about to unfold. Mark Wilson and Danny DiLiberto joining you. And Danny, could you talk a little bit about the break this week?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, most of the geniuses pick Shane Van Boening to win this, but the break went fickle on him. You might never see it again in a match of his. He had a dry break 6 times in the match. Tough to beat. Good player. And this is the guy that beat him.
Alex Pagulayan.
Alex Pagulayan. But the break got fickle. The one they all picked, plus the best breaker in the game, the break got fickle, and he got eliminated. Of course, you know, I know about the break because it was fickle for me for 60 years. I could not break the balls.
Well, even breaking, it's a 5 by 10 table, so balls do not rain in quite as easily as they do on the 4.5 by 9. Day 1, Van Boening broke fantastic, twice making 4 balls and then 3 balls several other times. And then day 2, the table changed in some way, and he just was not making balls.
Hey, there's Bulldog Billy.
Billy and Cardona, Danny's referring to. He's sitting in the arena. All right, just about ready to get underway here. Pagulayan leading off, breaking just to the right of center. It's the 7 and 8 ball right behind the 1. They try to filter those back into the side pocket. And both of them went just a little bit long.
Yeah, they've been doing that. You know what I mean? The characteristic of the table, just not far off. You could see where it can go in the side, but it's going a little bit long.
Vann CORTEZA arrived here by beating James Aranas in the opening round, a super tough Filipino young upcoming player. A lot of people, they call him Dodong. Kind of feel like maybe he might be the next heir apparent to the best playing Filipino. Every year we hear that, a different one. And then last night, Vann beat Joshua Filler.
Big win. But he was playing well enough. It was not a big shock to me. Probably you also.
No, I was just telling Danny right before the broadcast started that Vann, in 4 of the 5 years that he's played in this Bigfoot, has finished in the top 4. And it's nothing but an elite field.
Yeah, he didn't have a shot. He didn't have a push. He tried to tie up a ball, but he didn't. So Alex has got a chance if he could pocket the 1. Nothing easy here. Except
Yeah.
the safe. I think he sold out. It's a long shot, but he did sell out.
Last night against Filler, Lee Vann stepped up and made this shot when the cue ball was actually pinned to the rail and stuck it and ran out, just as a little, I'm not afraid.
Yeah, he doesn't seem intimidated ever. Oh, he missed that one by a pretty big margin. Well, Alex, you got a chance now. Good start. He's got the 1 with an angle to get to the 2. And, you know, for the duffers out there, I don't like them to feel inferior, but when a good player gets a shot like this, he will get out or should get out.
Yeah, it's unforced errors is what dictates the outcome of these matches, and that was a tough shot. Everybody's going to miss tough shots, but you just can't turn the table over when you have open balls to pocket.
Well, he got a little angle here. He wanted to be straight in. Now he's going to have to hit the end rail, I believe. No, he killed it. But, oh, he's good thing he hit the 8, but that's how he played it.
What we have here before us is guys that are really good at managing the balls, and by that I mean when they bump other secondary balls, either by intent or the combination shots where they have to control the secondary object ball. Both of these players have exceptional skills that way.
Yeah. Alex plays a lot of snooker, so he's adept at the bridge.
The diamond 5x10, 4.5-inch pockets, Simonis cloth, optimum playing conditions, and even at that, these guys, you'll see them take just a little more time getting care with the angles here, because that extra foot of the table really extracts the penalty when you get off angle. So you have to be mindful on these patterns.
Well, so far they got 4,000 cinched in this tournament. And if they win now, I guess they have 8,000 cinched, right?
That's exactly right. And they get a chance to come back tonight.
That's the fun of a tournament. The only fun of a tournament is when you're in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you feel like a flop otherwise. Because really, everybody forgets who runs second. Most sports.
Looks like he's going long 3 rails. Yep, and the speed's a little short, so he's going to have to be a shot maker somebody.
Well, he's got a bank. This is a pretty easy bank.
No, straight in.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the yellow ball.
Yeah.
And it's not.
No, he played it pretty well. It's just he wouldn't have minded being a foot closer.
No problem. Yeah, this is a 5x10. Pagulayan plays a lot on a 6x12. Lives in Toronto half of the year.
Top spin with inside English.
Yeah, you want to get an angle like you got right now on the 9. Oh, he's going to have to come with a stroke.
Well, then the stroke leads you to the short side of this. That's not going to be easy here where he landed.
And you also got to worry about pockets once you draw this.
All right. This will be a pretty shot if he executes it. Cue ball's going to get real hot. Yeah.
Oh, he missed the ball.
Kind of flinched at it.
Yeah, it was kind of a tough shot.
No kind of about it. That was a tough shot.
Yeah. Well, do you play the combination or the billiard? can you get in there to play the billiard?
The combination's
very
tough,
thin,
but
yeah.
I think the billiard might not be on at all.
No, very thin hit if he has it.
Look how far he has to stretch to try to get this. Hit it good.
Good shot.
Knew he could make it. Okay, so Lee Vann converts the opportunity there from a unforced error, and that stemmed from Alex getting too straight on the 9 ball. Probably should have went with a little more inside side spin into the pocket, into the side pocket there, getting on the 9.
It's 1 game to none.
1-0 now, Lee Vann CORTEZA.
Takes it and he'll have the break.
This is a real test of pool skills. Race to 11. Big prize money, $1,000 entry fee. Elite players only, invitational.
And the first money tournament of the Derby City.
Single
You know,
elimination,
and
right.
what is this, the third day?
This is day 4.
Day 4,
Friday,
folks.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, yep.
I lose track when I'm here, but I always tell you, every time I come here, it seems like the next day. You forget the whole year went by.
Right.
And of course, it's a pleasure working with you, Mark.
I feel the same way, Danny. Me and you go back a long way.
Yeah.
Lee Vann, open bridge break. Just off center
Made
to
a
the
ball.
left.
But now, when I'm playing, I start saying, where are you, one? He made a ball, and he doesn't really have a shot.
Long, tough 1 ball is what he has.
Yes.
And then getting position on the 2, that's going to add another element of difficulty.
Yeah, that's what beat Alex last game. He had too much to do with the 9 ball to get to the 10, and he didn't execute, which is rare. This guy shoots so straight. Look at that position.
Really good shot.
Great shot.
Yeah. Still a super thin cut, but from where he was at, that's a tremendous effort.
Well, he's super thin here, and he is close enough to hit the paint. That's what I always say on a thin hit. That's what he did.
Got a little
Effortless, he did that shot.
Yep. Very smooth. Both these players possess short, compact swings that contributes greatly to their consistency and their speed control.
George Hirschman, table 36, you are on the clock.
Good shot.
Chose to go 2 cushions to control the speed to avoid possibly missing the speed and leaving a lay on the end rail. Wanted to make sure he got up from that. Looks like he's just going to drop the cue ball over onto the side rail and play the 7 in the farthest corner pocket.
Got the perfect angle here, but don't miss. He overcut it. He overcut it.
Well,
Yeah, you can't give games away like this.
Lee Vann had an opportunity to really make it hurt for Pagulayan in that last rack because Lee Vann got the 9-10 combo. Then had a chance to break and run out right behind it, and instead, unforced error turned it over. So both players have a couple unforced errors so far. The opening shot by Lee Vann that was long and straight when he missed it, yeah, that's just tough and missable. But the other mistakes, they were in the player's control. And
Yeah, I thought he'd get out there. You know, everybody makes that shot that he just missed. I say everybody, and everybody's not here, but that was not a real tough, and position was automatic. Never mind, that's over forever.
Look at the economy of power there. Alex just. And when you watch these great players, it almost seems like their tip stays on the ball for another hundredth of a second or something, just a hint longer.
Yeah.
That offers a little more spin, a little more control. It's only a thousandth of a second entirely, but you see people squeeze and poke. It's real subtle, but it offers that element of control. This will tie the matchup, 1 game apiece.
Big match. You got 8,000 cents if you win this match, plus you're in the finals, which is the big kick of the tournament, getting in the finals.
Earlier today, I was saying something about, you know why I love pool, and it's odd. Pool doesn't pay very good, so you know that. But why I love it is that everybody here is here because they love it, not because it pays good.
Yeah.
You know, they're actually passionate about it, so that part of it it means something.
I love it because it kept me out of work 60 years. In fact, I'm writing a book called 9 to 5 Yuck.
Just to the left of the center spot, the head spot. It's the 4 and the 6, right behind the 1 ball. Six ball.
Oh, that one in this time.
Like a beeline. Oh, an ugly kiss,
Real ugly.
but not as ugly as it could have been. It
Yeah,
looked like
he's
it
not
might-
snookered.
Well, it looked like he might be going in the pocket too. So it was a good break and just a bad kiss. Now he has a tough shot, if any shot. Is he playing safe, Danny?
I don't know. He might have the ball past the 2.
Oh,
No.
he does. Okay,
There
beautiful.
he goes. Oh,
What a shot that
oh,
was.
yeah.
Incredible.
But I don't think he got good position. Did he?
No, I think I can tell by his body language, he seems to think that he's a little bit snookered by the edge of the 4.
Well, I'll tell you, I would rather be shooting even if you're kicking. Why not kick 1 rail?
But it
It's
doesn't.
pretty easy
No,
kick.
it doesn't lead to the 3 ball, so it'd be a kick for nothing. You know, he's not going to do that. He's playing safe here. Or he might draw it back and try to play, rail first. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Certainly worth the risk.
I think
care of
it
the cue
stuck
ball.
out. I think he can make it.
Right, but it's still a hard time to get on the 3 is the point, even if he can make it. I don't think Lee Vann will even take it on, as a matter of fact. I think Lee Vann will try to play safe here. Well, he's looking at possibly coming around the table 4 rails.
Yeah, I think he's got a shot at it. I don't think it's a problem making the ball.
Okay.
Getting position might be, but I think he's shooting.
Quick announcements here.
Very thin hit.
Remind everybody that the bank pool
But he could play safe, too, if he doesn't like that,
at 7 and 9 o'clock.
which he did.
The flyer may indicate
Good control.
that we have the semifinals tonight. It's a misprint. So it will be tomorrow. Scheduled for 7 p.m.
Okay, this is interesting. Alex is looking at possibly kicking in behind the 2. If he was to go to the end rail and kick into the 2 super thin by design, he could use the 9 ball to help stifle the progress of the 2 ball and let the cue ball go down table. If he kicks in deep, he might be able to get in behind the 2 and knock it down table. Sometimes, I don't know if this got enough room, but the cue ball can even creep in behind the 9 ball afterwards.
View the scroll.
Or he can just hit the edge of the 2.
If you do at any time and you find it not to be working, just call down here if you need information.
Yeah, he's weighing in that right now. Every shot has some inherent difficulty here that might preclude it. It's not a 100% deal, so he might kick. I think he's going to go with a kick.
Oh, he is, definitely.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
That was not a kick. He went right
Oh, he
straight
hit
at
the
it.
rail first.
Unless otherwise instructed to fill
Well, he hit a great shot.
Oh, he hit the ball first. Okay.
He hit a great shot there anyway.
To visit all the vendors down the hallway.
Yeah, he got away with it so far.
All set up.
Good shot.
Down the road there, nice and warm. So please stop by and see your favorite vendor, either on the way in or on the way out.
Yeah, this is tough to respond to. That's why distance is always your friend, and then keeping the ball on the rail further adds to your safety. And then if you can get a blocker ball in there, most of these,
Especially on a 5x10.
Part of the largest added money.
this will be a pretty shot too. He's going to have to warp the cue ball with draw. Not quite enough.
Not good.
And the size of those fields.
And so Alex's great shot turns into ball in hand.
Field sizes.
Foul. No
So I want
contact.
to thank everybody for supporting the event and being part of history. Thank you. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy.
Yeah, he used the 9 to hold the cue ball. Well, he's got control of this game.
Just going to pull it back a couple feet. A whole bunch more than that. So if you wanted to go to the side pocket now,
Yeah, this
Yes.
is a little tougher control, but he's got the side pocket, but position's a little tricky.
I suspect that means the 5 did not go past the 8 freely or have a whole pocket for him to do that. Now he's got it back under control
Good
here.
shot.
Real good.
And he's got an angle to go to the 9.
You can see right where he's measuring. That's the angle he wants. One cushion to that spot. He goes and measures it. He knows it's there, but it plays so much more comfortably if you go and look, and then you kind of get that in your head. That's where I'm going to be. And then when you are there, then the next shot plays easier because psychologically you put it right where you want it to, rather than randomly getting there.
Good shot.
So it was too thin to do what he wanted to do where he pointed, so he chose 2 cushion path. Now he's real straight.
Yeah, he's going to have to draw the ball back 1 rail, I think.
So one last reminder, players, if you lost 1 pocket in round 1.
Perfect.
And you have not bought back, you only have about a half an hour left to do so. Please do not forget and get locked out of the tournament. Use your buyback.
Game 3 goes to Pagulayan, who earned it with a great safety play.
Nice run out there from Alex Pagulayan. Hey, I want to thank
2-1 is our score.
Q-Tech Q's, Men's Q's, Simonis Law, Cyclops Pool Dolls, and of course Accu-Stats. If you've got anybody wanting to watch at home, still lots of pool left. All year long, accu-stats.com, accu-stats.com. You can check out this match and all the other championships matches that will be coming up later today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week. Corteza trails by 1 and he'll have the break.
Levion now moved to just the left side of the head spot. Open bridge, crushed him pretty good. Looks like it's going to be the 8 ball filtering in. All that ball action turned into 1 ball, finding a pocket, and it was a random ball as opposed to the balls in the side.
I think the 2 balls snookered him. He had a shot for a little while.
Danny and I are a long ways away. I think he can cut this. We'll find out. But the problem is position. The cue ball's going to come right out at the 3. So if he can cut it, then it's a matter of billiarding into the 3, and you'd like to either at least hit heavy or a little bit on the high side.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough position.
He might be aiming to hit the 5. No, he was aiming to go around it.
Yeah, that was a good path, except he missed the ball.
The cue ball squirted so much with that extreme side spin to get around the 4. That was a very complex shot. Now Pagulayan comes to the table with a pretty nice open layout. Played position for the combination on the 9.
You think so? I think it passes the 9. We'll see.
Yeah, if that would be way handier if it does.
It's close, but I think it does. You know, you play the combination, you're going to have to control a few balls here.
Right. That would be super tough. So it must pass because just the way he's measuring it up.
Right.
So
Looking at the 3.
good shot.
Easy.
Yeah.
Of course, after it goes, it looked easy. All right.
Well, he played for what you said, so it's not like he was. I misspoke because the combination was tricky forever. If you can just glide that 2 ball in and stop the cue ball, the rest of the rack, you don't want to be moving balls around either.
Right. And you would have had to watch where the 9 went.
Or the 2 off the 9.
Yeah.
For sure.
But he got through that part and looks like he's got control of this game. I like that. Not much movement to the next ball.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
He's falling pretty straight here. And this is a case where sometimes a player, he might billiard the 9 purposely to create an angle.
That's what he did, but he missed the ball.
All right. Yeah, that's because the 9 wasn't over the pocket, but it's very hard. He hit the 9 and just grazed it. I don't know if we get a second look at that, but it was a really interesting dynamic there. The 9 ball was about 4 inches out of the pocket, and he hit the 9 ball, and it still didn't go in. So it suggests that he hit it super, super thin, thinner than he could aim, and that's what caused the miss. The idea was fantastic to create an angle when you're super straight in by billiarding the 9 ball, but it just didn't connect with the pocket. Is that a miscue? It had to be.
Oh, yeah, he missed that ball so bad it had to be a miscue.
Well, and it wasn't safety at that speed here.
No,
Man.
it was a miscue. We want to see this again.
Here's a second look. See
Yeah.
how little he back cut the 9. That's how little
Yeah,
and
he is
thin that
too
was.
thin, that's
Right.
why. But fortunately, he's back at the table.
So after the slightly errant hit by Pagulayan, then a miscue by Vann.
Where you going? He's okay. I don't know how okay he is.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got a cut. He's
Got a problem here.
The 6 goes in the side or the corner. If he goes in the corner, the cue ball comes around 3 rails, and the position part of it's easier, but the shot's a little bit easier to pocket in the side. In this case, he's going to have to billiard the 10 with the cue ball, and that's what he's being mindful of. He wants to heavily land on the 10.
That won't hurt him. perfect.
Yeah, and that was a good heavy connection on the 10 ball, and that stopped the cue ball. Now he's straight in the side. Just a little bit of draw. Very
Perfect.
good. Yeah. Switching around left-handed.
Yeah, the guy's amphibious.
Stun it forward a couple inches. (3-1) is our score as Pagulayan takes advantage of the miscue on an open layout.
Extending his lead 3 games to 1. And he'll have the break.
Well, Corteza now has to forget that inning. You can't dwell on the bad inning. Can only hurt you. This is a new day now. Of course, Pagulayan's break. A break and run out here will put Pagulayan 3 games ahead.
Alex is just left of the head spot. It's the 4 and the 5, right behind the 1. Good square hit. The 4 ball connected with the side pocket. That's what he was trying for. Pretty open layout here. Nice distribution of the balls. 2 balls over the side, 1 ball, 3 balls open.
Yeah, he made 2 balls, I believe, on that break.
You are correct. I didn't see the other one go in. But anyway.
Good
you are
layout
correct.
here.
Yeah. He made the 2 ball somewhere. No, 2 balls over the side. So he obstructed here. I guess it would be, what ball did he make? 9 ball. You would like to just draw back. You have to hit the full side of the pocket rather than run the cue ball around the table here.
Yeah, he will. He'll play it.
No, he did play it
He
around.
went around.
So he had a little thinner angle. He felt this played more comfortably.
Yeah, he stopped pretty good.
Looks like as long as we get the overhead here, I think the shot is draw over and draw back out as opposed to try to go forward.
Yeah, there's a ball in the way going forward. Well, I don't know. He looks like he's going forward. No, he drew it. He shot your shot.
Just going to draw the cue ball above the 8 over to the other side and play the 6 in the same pocket the 5 goes.
That's exactly what he did, Mark.
Okay, yeah, this is kind of that interesting. So he's just going to cinch it, I think, and just play from way down table on this rather than try to work the cue ball closer. Just get the angle here. Might even bump the 8 ball forward a little bit on this. And that makes the position just a little bit easier. Now I expect this will be a 2-rail position. Side rail, side rail. If I can get the overhead real quick. Okay, so it's here, back out to here. So he's right out in this zone. He was looking at possibly going forward and going 3 rails and just settling for a longer shot too. If he feels like this play is a little bit too tough, he doesn't want to power up a draw. No, he's back to the draw.
Yeah, you want to hit just in front of the side.
Pretty.
Very good.
Yeah, comfortably struck. Nice, smooth, and you can see he was very committed to that stroke. He went on through there and stayed rock solid still. The ball hit the heart of the pocket because he didn't flinch at it. Stun this forward or roll it forward? Stun it forward. Very classy break and run. Alex Pagulayan. 4-1 now is the lead. That was our first break and run of the match.
We hit into rack 6. Alex Pagulayan has a 4-1 lead, and Vann CORTEZA at the break.
Robbie Patrick's tuned in here. Back in St. Louis. He's a great young upcoming player. Just not old enough to be here.
Yeah, they changed the rules. You can't get in the casino if you're not 21 or older. That left a few good players out of this tournament.
Vann CORTEZA, open bridge. Missed the head ball just a little bit. One ball set up pretty nice in the pocket. Looks like Alex would have to masse or kick to get to it, though.
Well, he's got to do something aggressive. Can't leave it sitting there. There's definitely no push out. You got to try to make this. Yeah, he's going to curve it. See how he's elevating to curve? Oh, he just hit the paint. Where you going, cue ball? Well, he's got a shot. Tough shot. I don't think he has the full pocket in the side.
No, and the combination of the billiard on the 5 all plays very difficult. He's looking at it, though. If he does not see any routine safe, he may play the 2 on the 10 with power and try to billiard the 5 in simultaneously.
Right, put the cue ball
Looks like he's
far
going
away.
for, I think, safety here is what he's doing. Yeah. No, he played to play both of them.
Yeah, well, he sold out.
I'm surprised he didn't go with more power, however.
You're right. Sold out, so CORTEZA has a chance to knock a game off. But a lot of work.
Looks like the 6 is pinned to the top of the 10 there, so you'd have to force it into the pocket. I don't think it naturally goes into the pocket off the 10. That was a good shot. That was max power and just got past the 8 ball. So CORTEZA's looking at that 4 ball. He can attack it. He can try to get to the inside of it and play it in the side or the corner on the side of the table that he's standing on right now. The 4-7 combo is not too far from being on, but still combinations are tricky. And he's just going to play the 4 on the side, the most conservative path.
Very good.
So now he's got to start dealing with the 6 ball down there. And from our perspective, it looks like it's aimed just a little high of the pocket. It just doesn't naturally go in. You can force that in with backspin on the cue ball. If you land semi-heavy onto the 6, you can push that forward with the topspin that the backspin applies when it hits the 6. You can also go for a breakout, which is what he's done. He's going to try to... So he's played the perfect angle to naturally get the cue ball to hit the 6 here. Right now, what he's calculating is how do I want to land on this so I get a shot on the 6? Because the 10 ball's involved and you're such close range there, you can easily collide into each other.
Oh, it did.
That was a good
Oh,
route.
yeah, you got
Yeah,
away with
beautiful.
it so far.
I don't think it's fair to say got away with it because that indicates it was
Oh,
luck.
he
and I
played
think,
it. No,
yeah,
he played it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But there was a slight gamble.
100%. Yeah, it was a beautiful shot. Just the type of shot the Filipinos are expert at playing because it comes up so much playing 15-ball rotation.
Watch out.
That's a brutal.
Look at that.
From all that way, it almost settled into the side pocket, and you'd think, well, it didn't scratch. Yeah, the angle got super tough here, and you're right next to the rail, so it's real hard to deal with. It's one of those super tough shots.
Tough position for sure.
You can scratch, you can hang up the ball here. Well played. He recognized the cue ball was going to track just above the corner pocket, but he had to introduce side spin to come around 3 rails and pick up enough speed.
He handled it pretty well.
And just what we said that both of these players are really good at is managing those balls around the table just like that.
Yeah, he's got control of this game for sure. Draw the ball a little bit. Shoot the 10 in the same pocket.
So a very, very classy run out here because that 6 ball was tangled up. There was a lot of work preliminary to that. All good decisions, great execution.
This trails by 2 now. After 6 games.
A lot of good things there from Lee Vann.
Pagulayan will have the break.
4-2 is our score. It's the 5 and the 8 ball this time. As Alex locks down here, aiming wise on the break.
There it is. Second ball went inside.
I want to thank Chuck Laird for watching. He's at work. Not supposed to be watching, but it's okay.
That's what he gets for working.
Yeah, that's right. We will quote the famous Rockford Whitey who said, "Jobs are for people that don't know how to gamble." As I dropped him off at the Rockford Rescue Mission. That was, I'll never forget that wisdom.
Well, did you know Rockaway Abe?
I did not.
He hung around the Congress in the coffee shop, and the players would go there, borrow money and whatever. He was hard of hearing in one ear. So a player one day went to him and went to his ear and said, "Lend me $20. So Rockaway Abe was his deaf ear. He didn't hear him good. So the guy went around to the other ear and said, "Abe, lend me $50. And Abe said, "Go back to the other ear."
Good one.
True story.
All right, Pagulayan tried to play safe. Left a shot here.
Oops.
Oh, my goodness.
That was tougher to miss than to make.
I can't believe it hung up.
Right?
He hit it that good. Yeah. I was looking at the position. I give up on I knew the ball was already in. Well, that's the difference. That's in on 9-foot table for sure. Now, Pagulayan eased that one ball up by the pocket with this in mind that he was going to have to deal with the 2-ball. Here we get another look
Let's
at
see
this.
this again.
I want to watch this.
It hung.
It hit inside the
Boy,
ear
oh
of the
boy.
pocket too. So
Lost in round one.
Alex is trying to get a breakout here. How's his path?
He got it. No, he didn't.
Oh, he got, and then he
He
could
was
have.
right at it.
And if it was just a little bit softer, it goes into the side pocket pretty easily. Now this is a kind of a funny angle to have to play. So it looks like he's queuing up for safe.
Yeah, freeze him on that ball near the rail.
Oh, he's playing it off the 5. Oh, he's playing safe. Maybe.
Well,
sure.
I don't think the
He
ball.
did, I guess so, because he wasn't playing on any position
No,
on the
he's
4.
right.
So
He
he was playing
wasn't.
safe, yeah. I wasn't sure what exactly what transpired, and I don't think he got the safe either.
No, the ball goes past the 10. Oh, another miss. You can't do that even, but look, he got him safe.
Yeah. Definitely a quick transition. If we had a little clinic down here earlier, and that was the exact transition from backswing to forward swing I was trying to describe, is that when you have an iffy shot, that's right when that breaks. That would be a great shot to replay and kind of delete from your own personal repertoire. This will be a pretty hit. You can scratch on this ball. Good shot.
Oh, he hit it.
Good shot and got distance, man. A very productive kick. Here's our miss, so you see.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get a good quick look. But
Yeah, you can't miss that and win tournaments.
so the 4-ball might have been bothering him a little bit too, because maybe it was borderline weather the room, and then that contributed. And that might have been as much of the ball as he could actually hit. We'll never know, but we do know that he made a quick transition on his stroke. Tried to introduce the 9-ball there to obstruct access to the 2. Not
But
sure
he
that he
didn't.
got that.
I think Alex has got a long straight in.
Apparently so, because he's bothering to measure up position. Pretty shot to connect
It
on
is.
right there.
That's a tough shot at
Beautiful.
this moment of life.
It's-
Right?
Ugh.
It is.
At any moment, that's a tough shot. Yeah.
Well, he got a thin hit. This is not a gimme either. Oh, good shot.
I'd like to make mention of when you watch Pagulayan, when you see him make those tough shots, watch how long he pauses from after his practice swings. He really visually locks down and confirms it. It's not just a momentary stop, but there's a gaze that occurs in there. So it's practice swing. Now it's locked down right there. Stay still and go.
Good shot.
Yeah, he's got that part of the game down really well, and this is what contributed to the guy that made a 147 in snooker. He got down there where he has to draw. He was hoping to preserve a little angle.
Yeah, he's going to draw it back one rail. Although I think he's got a little angle.
So we'll find out. He's
No,
going to
he's gonna draw it.
Okay, a little low left. Try to get the cue ball working closer to the 9. There the left catches.
Very
carries
good.
it to the center. Grabs his extension. He's laughing, smiling, because he knows if it's out, a 5x10, if you play this on the 9-footer, it's no problem for him. But here on the 10-footer, well, his bridge is almost at the joint.
Good speed.
Really good. Being stretched out there. A lot of good things in that rack, too. 5-2 is our score.
Well, for you people who don't know it, the points in this 5x10 doesn't go in the all-around.
Oh,
It's a separate tournament. It doesn't. You don't get anything for whatever you finish. You know, and the all-around's a good prize.
let me clarify just a little bit. This is a 16-player invitational, and so what Danny's saying is your rankings in each tournament, you get points towards the all-around. This particular tournament is not included in that because it's 16 players and it's not one of the top three. The bank pool 1 pocket 9 balls what constitutes the master of the
And
table.
logically, it's because of the invitation. It wasn't wide open for everybody. So, therefore, they don't get rewarded point-wise. But you get money. This match means another $4,000 for the winner. They already got 4.
Open bridge, just to the left of the head spot. Did not hit them well. Cue ball was off to
Oh,
the
that
side.
little kick made the 1.
One ball got kissed into the side, but it was a random as opposed to a designed play. Lee Vann now weighing out where he wants to push. Going to push to a kick, I would imagine. Which kind of contributes to why I don't think push is necessary. You already
You're
had a
right.
kick, so why gum it up with this? It just prolongs the thing. Really
I
can't-
agree with you, of course.
Yeah, we've talked about it many times, but nonetheless, that is my one little thing that particular rule died 40 years ago and nobody knows it.
Good hit.
Well, he's going to leave it over the corner, but yeah, he's got the 10 ball in the middle of this, so
I don't know. This is a tough one to hit.
yeah.
Can you spin it around the 10, mass it?
That might be all you have because just like Danny said, it's defended to go one rail at it.
That's what he's doing. Got to hit the side rail first. Try to cut the 2 very thin. He missed it totally.
And what happened when he went with that speed, it didn't allow the cue ball to curve as much getting to the first rail, so then naturally it bounced off the rail.
Yeah, and there's more bounce because of that speed.
Yep. It didn't bend as much, and you get more rebound from the cushion because of the speed that hit it.
Well, so far, things are rolling pretty well for Alex. But that's what I always say. You not only got to play well in these tournaments, the ball's got to roll good for you, too.
But this was designed by Alex on his kick shot.
Yes.
He's looking at trying to thread the cue ball between the 7 and 5 to lightly bump the 4. Now, that's that low percentage, but if he hits the 7 or the 5 with the cue ball, it likely lands near the 4 anyway. But he's going straight at it. Nope.
Not
Forward
yet. He's gonna, but not right away.
If he tries to play for the 4 into the side pocket on the same side of the table, he would need to billiard into the 10 ball, and that's not easy to draw and then land heavy on the 10. He doesn't want to hook himself.
Well, whatever you do, don't snooker yourself.
He might just let the cue ball go right at the 4, too. Tried to billiard the 10. This was
He did it.
Yeah, that was the problem with that. Is that he doesn't, if he gets in behind it just a little too much, it's so sensitive. And that, even how that object ball hit the pocket does, changes that little subtle distance, whether you hit the proper part of the 10 ball or behind it or don't hit it at all. Yet you've made the ball in all 3 cases. But you may have to play safe here, Danny.
I don't think so. You do.
Oh, and he fouled.
call.
He bumped the
Oh,
10
what
ball
a
with his
shame.
shaft after he hit that good shot.
Yeah.
He hit
careless.
the good shot, yeah. No, it wasn't careless. He was just inadvertent. So that was really the first object ball foul we've seen this entire event.
You're right. Well,
That was all prompted.
Ivan doesn't mind.
That was all prompted from that delicate position play on the end rail there to get on the 4. Everything was iffy, and he put a lot of consternation into it. And then he got enough of the 4 to hit and play safe, and he was kind of relieved, and he kind of moved his cue to the side just as he was getting up and lightly bumped the 10.
Yeah, we're going to see that foul again.
Okay, here's a second look. Now watch after he hits it. Now watch the tip, and now he's happy that it's going down table.
Yeah. More than the tip, he hit it with the whole shaft.
And it was 2 seconds after he hit the 4 ball that it happened.
Yeah.
We got crack staff here that brought that right back up for us.
That was a good break for Corteza because he's only 3 games behind. He was going to be 4. Very good control. Can he kill the ball and stop it? Or even come back a little? No, he's got a little angle. He's going 1 rail, I think.
Yeah, he's going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he's still got to hit some rails, or at least 1. Good shot.
And that's Lee Vann's 3rd victory. Trails 3-5. Alex Pagulayan requests a timeout. That victory was brought about by the object ball foul. So we're going to take a short timeout, and we will be right back. We're back, everybody. Pagulayan now ready to break. Once again, just to the left of the head spot, 4 and 8, right behind the 1. Careful aim here. Wants to really square him up. Good job there. There's the 8 ball and the 4 ball.
Yeah, both second balls went in. That's what Van Boning is great at.
Kind of a funny arrangement of the balls here that actually makes this a tough shot. He's right close to the 1, but he's got to play a combination that's not just hanging. certainly playable, certainly doable, and we expect him to get it, go after it, but it also is missable.
Well, I don't think he'll lose control of the one ball if he makes it. He might not make the ball, though. I didn't think he'd miss that.
No, he would be a pretty good favorite to make it. No, this is not the easiest thing either.
I don't think he has a shot.
Well, I think Lee Vann, if he can get the one ball in behind the 5, he can then play the 7. But you have to use some pretty good power, and once again,
I don't think he can make it that way.
here's our second look at the miss. Yeah, he hit too much ball. You really need to miss that on the way in. Even if you miss it on the way in entirely, you can get it coming back off the rail. Delicate shot here.
He made it the way you called it, Mark.
That was a good shot because it had to be pretty precisely struck. You could have missed that one too. It's funny when the balls are right near the pocket and yet they're hard to make.
Good speed.
Yeah, economy of travel there.
Got to go forward and miss balls. Good shot. Going to use the bridge now, I believe.
Yeah, he got a little thin on this. This is kind of an interesting shot. You can kind of go right at the 10 ball with high right-hand English and try to go between the 5 and 10 or hit that side of the 10 and then it leads the cue ball over there for you as well.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
I don't know that he can draw over there in this fashion right
Oh, pretty
here,
good shot.
except
50-yard line.
you prefer to go just a little more power rather than try to get cute and lay it in there. You want it to go when you play that one, just so this very thing does not happen to you. Now he's got a super thin 5 ball.
Again with the bridge. Cue ball's going to be flying around a little.
Well, and it's hard to get position. You're going to have to really kill this as well, because you just want it to play the 6 in the same pocket.
I think he killed his wallet.
Yeah, he would have been able to play the 6, but he forgot to make the 5. Yeah, I'm sure he's disappointed about that.
Well, Alex got a trick shot here to make that ball. He's got to curve this and control it for position. Nothing easy here.
And that's what he's measuring up now, is if he goes rail first 3 rails around, can he come in between the 9 and the 6?
Very tough speed.
Oh, I see. And the problem is, I don't think the 6 goes by the 10. So if it drifts past the 6 and 9, it's really problematic. May end up having to play a combination or bank that he'd rather
Or
not.
a billiard.
Or a billiard.
No, he didn't hit anything.
Well, you said it. He might be, obstructed enough. He just didn't get enough of it. Guess he
Well-
was trying to hit it thin.
Yeah. Very lively rails.
This game would pull Lee Vann back within 1. Routine 10 ball now. And Lee Vann now has 4 games and trails 5-4.
One-game match here. 5-4, and Corteza will have a chance to tie things up. He'll have the break.
There we got the TPA, balls pocketed, errors. Very good statistics. Usually with that kind of TPA, the guy with the best TPA would be more games ahead. He's only 1 ahead. Oh yeah, let's see this. He didn't hit it at all. A little more spin. Here it is.
That led to Lee Vann's victory. He will now be breaking. Once again, open bridge.
And the ball's going in the side. Where are you going, cue ball? Oh boy, that little hit. It was headed for the pocket.
2 ball checked up over the side pocket here. So if he can connect on the 1 ball, he's got a real chance to go out.
This is a tricky shot here.
Boy, he hit it nice.
Yeah, he hit it
Good
great.
speed. Made the pocket play big.
Yeah, he didn't have position to play because the 2 is hanging.
He's contemplating super slow rolling just because he doesn't want to have to deal with passing the cue ball between the 9 and 8 or run into something. Looks like he's winding up to do something besides that. He did pass it through there. Presume that to be the best route to get position. Now, pretty good job. Looks like he can follow between the 8 and 9, or he can stun it all the way to the rail and come back towards the 4 ball.
Yeah, and play it in the far corner.
Yeah, in either case, he's playing it in the far corner. He's going to be able to follow past the 9 ball here.
Pretty good.
Excellent. Even bounced away from the rail, so he's not too straight. He's not going to be able to pound this way out, so he may have to just settle for a back cut on the 6, which will, now he's going to do something different.
Oh, he made them both.
Oh boy, that's quite a windfall, because if the 6 ball bounces up from the pocket, it's a real problem. Certainly didn't mean to hit the 6 or make the 6. Trying to warp it out away from the power, did not let the topspin move the cue ball away from the rail. Very straight.
Didn't hurt him any, making both balls. Now he's got a chance to run out.
This would be to tie up the match, too.
Yeah.
I must say, this is more the pace of the match that we expected here, where it's just 1 inning 10 ball. Been a little messy getting here. But I think the last half of this match, the pace is going to pick up. Sometimes the arrangement of the balls dictates that, but we did have a few errors early on that contributed. 5-5 is now our score.
All the way back, and we have got a tie game, tie match. 5-5. And the line will have the bird.
Now they're racing to 6. Yeah, both players have to be happy with the score, I believe, because it could have been worse.
Right, right. By 5, Pagulayan breaking. Cue ball dunks right into the side, so that's a miss hit on the break.
Yeah, bad shot.
Past previous winners of this event, 2013 was Dennis Orcolo. In 2014-2015 was Shane Van Boning. In 2016 and 2017 was Eagle Eye Jason Shaw. 2 years ago it was Roberto Gomez. And last year it was Chang Jun Lin. Next matchup we have on this table is going to be Bustamante and Shaw.
Yeah, I like to say great match coming up, but they're all great matches.
Right. Little right-hand English there, just to give himself an angle. 6 ball, that's, yeah, he's examining it. It must have a pocket, and he was put his head down there to see how much pocket he has going by the 9. Might even have nearly a whole pocket, but he still wants to kind of design the shot with that in mind of how much does he have to play with. Good speed there, Danny. He's got the nice little angle, hint of an angle that leads to the 7.
And he got pretty close to the ball, which you need to do.
Right. Greatly enhances your accuracy.
Perfect angle. Just don't get down the rail. You need a little bit off the rail. Very little.
Yeah, a little more is helpful because you have a longer distance to travel, and pounding balls in from yet a foot, half a foot longer away, or whatever amount it is, and all those things add up. And we've seen some players wobble balls here.
Yeah.
There, he
Oh,
went
look
rail
at that.
first.
Yeah, he did hit the rail first.
That was a good shot.
Very intelligent shot.
On a 9-footer, you wouldn't play it rail first, but here to create a little bit more angle, he did. Took the gamble. It's
Perfect.
paid off. He's going to punish Pagulayan for that scratch on the break where Alex dunked the cue ball straight into the side. Those are the player's fault. When something gets kissed down table, then it's just ill-fated. 6-5 is our score.
Corteza's break. And he's been making the ball on the side.
Mm-hmm. Here's our rack track. Corteza led the match at 1-0 and then fell behind all the way until now. Interesting rack track too. 1 and then 4 in a row for Pagulayan, then 1 for Corteza, 1 for Pagulayan, now 4 in a row for Corteza. Lee Vann. Very pleasant dude. 40 years old. Pagulayan's 41. Both come from the Philippines. A little hop on the cue ball there. So it sounded great, but you don't get the ball action that you do once you get that hop. The hop comes from hitting slightly downward on the ball at full power. And then it hits the head ball where the center of the cue ball is slightly higher than the center of the one.
And
so
it
that drives
climbs a little.
Well, it drives the action down into the balls, into the one ball rather than through the balls. And that's why you do not generate the volume of ball action. It sounds great, but it's not very productive.
Well, I believe he's going to bank at this and go 2 rails to the 2 ball. I think it's an opportunity to shoot. Oh, missed it. Cue ball went to the 2, but he missed the 1.
Yeah, that back cut bank, that's how it misses. It misses to the short side. But like you said, Alex kind of felt like maybe he wanted to shoot, get some offense going. And
Well, he had the shot to do it. It didn't go in. And that little cut puts a little bit wrong English on the ball you're banking.
what a shot by Lee
Oh,
Vann.
yes, very good.
Inside spin, too. Yeah, that was a really nice shot there. Back cutting that ball with inside spin from that range is not an easy task for anyone at any time. And especially Lee Vann's missed a couple shots trying to introduce side spin.
Yeah, he's got it once more. No, he just went 1 rail. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Turned out okay. He's got a little thin cut, but he's got a shot.
Yeah, this 4-ball is not going to be easy to play because the 6 is not hanging in the pocket, so the combination's tough. If he gets too far, he might try to play the 4-ball into the rail behind the 6 and then down the long rail into the pocket. If he gets trapped, if he can't get behind it. Not really an easy route to get onto the 4-ball good.
Yeah, but you'd still rather be shooting than your opponent. I think, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course you don't want your other, even in any push out, the guy would always take it. He's trying to go 4 cushions. hit that really good. Might not be perfect, but that was a good effort there from where he started.
Yeah, he hit it harder than I thought he would.
Looks like he's banking, or is he's measuring the bank? It's an off-angle bank, so you're pretty much betting the game on that. I don't think he's going to play the bank.
No, he's going to cut it inside.
No, I don't think it's
He
down.
doesn't have that?
2 diamonds down. It's really tough.
I don't know. What's he going to do then? Bank it?
Safe or in the corner. No, he's banking.
Yeah, he banked it
scoring.
pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say. So if there he manufactured an angle that was not there, was not an on-angle bank. Part of the factor is that he felt like there's a chance, maybe as much as 10% of the time he gets a backdoor safety. If he misses, it just lands stuff. That really opened up the rack.
Oh, he didn't want to hit that.
No, something happened to Rye there. It shouldn't have even threatened that object ball. I don't know if he moved his hand, because it's kind of like that long straight in shot he opened the match with. He didn't miss it by wobbling it in the pocket. He missed it by quite a bit.
Oh, he was satisfied to stay long.
No, he wasn't set. No, he's moving his stroke arm. He hit that way heavier than he intended. He wanted the cue ball to have a little speed into the cushion. Psychologically, those 2 shots are very damaging, because now you're second guessing everything you're doing. Am I going to hit this where I think I am or not?
Good hit.
So there was a good recovery shot. He's taking a moment here. He's a little shaken from those 2 strokes that were so errant. Sometimes you'll see one, but you seldom see 2 in a row.
Well, after those errant strokes, he made the rest look easy.
Yeah, it's a big difference. Instead of being tied, he has a 2-game lead at 7-5.
2 games now over Alex Pagulayan. I want to thank one of our big sponsors, Outspill, and they provided the Accu-Rack for a lot of the big tournaments now. We've been giving that away before the matches, and we'll give away that set of Cyclops pool balls before the finals, so make sure you're here later on tonight. All right, Alex Pagulayan has the break. He trails by 2.
Pagulayan adhering to his regular breaking place. It's the 5 and 7 right behind the 1 that goes to the side. 5 ball.
Made the ball.
7 ball. So he made both
Here
of those.
goes another one.
9 ball. Okay, he has a shot on the 1.
Yeah, and it leads right to the 2.
That was a nice opening shot there. Bless you.
Thank you.
The first shot after the break is ever so essential, because it kind of reconnects you. You get the momentum back. He's going to have to grab the bridge here, or at least the extension. And then once you have that shot down, then you can kind of get into the flow of the rack and start trying to play tighter position. It's absolutely essential that you capture that first shot after the break.
Got a little angle to get closer.
Have to use draw, I think.
You don't think he could just...
Oh, maybe he's done.
I
Yeah.
think he
yeah.
could.
Yes, you're right.
Yes. He's got the right angle to get to the 8 now. Got to force forward maybe a couple inches, but he's okay.
Well, it seems like he's got to go to the side a little bit. I don't think he can stop it there.
Good shot.
Yeah. Nice time for his second break and run out of the match. So that'll put him back within 1. All right. 7-6. Quality of play creeping upward. Pagulayan here on the Accu-Stats, playing a total performance average, TPA of 857. Vann 829.
One of these guys will be heading to the championship later on tonight. 7-6 and Vann CORTEZA to break.
One ball, find the corner pocket there. Here comes the 2 ball if it bounces up a little bit.
No, not
But it
really.
didn't. No, it didn't. So
Got a hit. We're going to see a safety here, I believe.
we have quite a clutter of balls over here near the cue ball.
Filler, your match has been moved to table 20.
Is he going to try to bank the 2 up by the clutter and put the cue ball across table? No, he was going distance. That
Oh,
was
I
better.
like this. It would
Much
have
better.
been nice to go to the short rail. I mean, the side rail. He would have got behind everything.
Very, very good shot.
Yeah.
This forces Alex to, maybe dislodge some of that junk, possibly give up ball in hand. Very hard for him to defend himself from here.
Well, things are tied up a little. He's in a tough spot. Definitely a tough spot.
It's kind of a pivotal moment in this rack. So he's looking at possibly kicking 2 rails or 3. And that way, where he put his tip just before the side pocket suggests 3. Now he's going back to 2 rails.
Yeah, be careful with the English or you'll miss the 2 totally. Like that. Didn't want to do that, and he opened a little cluster.
Well,
Yeah, that was a tough hit, you know.
brought on by Lee Vann's good safety. Super tough hit. Right now, it's not a matter of where the 2 ball goes so much as how he can get the cue ball near the 3 to make the 4 ball playable.
Part 1, pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is thin enough in the side. I don't think he can hold it for the 4 on the other side.
No, it is a little too thin for that.
This is going to be an interesting shot here.
Well, does it pass the 10 ball?
Apparently not. Good. Yeah, real good shot.
Yeah, falling on the ball was the good shot.
Yeah. Nothing easy about any of this rack.
Nobody got through the trouble part.
Oh, yeah. He played a good safety, and then now he's taking advantage of his opportunity from getting ball in hand from that safety.
Got a good angle to get to the 8.
Yeah, the cue ball in pretty good spot there.
Yeah,
Pretty
just
straight.
gonna draw straight back. It's straight.
Not perfectly straight, but I think he can pinch it enough that there shouldn't be a problem. He can draw it back to the end rail, maybe a diamond away from the 9 ball or even a little bit more. Oh, beautiful.
Don't want to get straight. The only thing can hurt him. He got straight.
He did, too.
Yeah, he's got a little angle, but he might have to hit rail first, or either that, or pound this in and draw back a couple rails.
Yeah. At this range, the rail first is tricky, too, because it's an inch off the rail. I think he will go rail first. No, he's going ball first. He's going to draw.
Yes,
Oh,
good stroke, too.
Great.
Where are you going? Oh, pretty good.
Now
I
he-
guess pretty good.
Okay, he fell perfect, but that's not proper. Because if he runs past it, then it can be a problem. So you'd rather be a little bit further away. Nonetheless, he scores the game. 8-6 is a total right now.
Good out.
Really good out.
Had a good time.
Leads 3. Alex Pagulayan back to break. It's 8-6.
I'd like to make a mention of my Ukaipa buddy, Mark Kendall. He plays guitar with the band Great White. He's a big Pool fan. He tunes in all the time. We're glad to have you along, Mark. See you soon. I'm coming to his show in Rock Island, Illinois, February 28th. Nick Varner and I went to the Great White concert in Louisville, Kentucky, and we were in the front row, and all these young guys came up and said, "Aren't you Nick Varner?" And he says, "Yeah," but it was all young girls with halter tops, and they were so puzzled. And I go, "Hey, you guys gonna be in Milwaukee next weekend at Metallica?" And they were like, "Me and Nick just go to every rock concert we can." But nonetheless, it was a great show. Rack 15 now, Pagulayan breaking. Real square hit. Took a little
good
pace
time
off.
to make that ball. Where are you, Juan?
Right on top of the cue ball.
No good.
Yeah.
No good. We're going
But-
to have to see safeties.
Still at the table, at least. I guess that's the redeeming feature. Yeah, he's trying to figure a way. What can he do with the cue ball from here? He's got to lightly rub the one, looks like is what he's thinking about. Then try to use some low and, no, he's going high. He wants to get in behind the 10, I think. That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah, he's going to get him.
Real good shot.
Yeah, he snookered him.
Real good shot. That's what the table would easily give you. So that has the highest possibility of coming out successfully, rather than trying to force the cue ball somewhere it doesn't necessarily want to go.
Yeah, he's going to have to spin with a little left-hand English off the rail. Go one rail. I don't think he can hit it right on. Oh, he did what I said, and he did it pretty nicely, and he got a snooker out of it. Alex has got to kick one rail also.
Two cushions.
Well, he's kicking this way because it's a better chance to make the ball. The other way is probably a better hit. Good shot. Oh, he snookered him. That was a great shot.
And that was by design. If you land
Yes.
heavy on that, then you get separation that way. If you land thin on the one, then the cue ball goes down table. Pretty
Yeah.
heady play.
It was a good time for it, too, because the match is getting away from him. Near the end, he's 2 games behind. This would make 3. Oh, he's got a good chance to kick it in.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, good kick.
That was a good strike. Man, Alex played the shot as well as he possibly could have, and then Lee Vann comes up with even a bigger shot. Here's our
Here,
replay.
look at this.
This is our Predator replay.
Right in, too.
Boom. Hit it so full, even though I had topspin, the draw took off. So the really interesting dynamic there with the cue ball and the object ball.
And he's still got some work to do, but he got through a part that was very difficult. Kicking that in was good and position. But I think he's going to scratch, too. No, he isn't. Well, he hit the ball and missed it. Missed the ball.
And
you
bigger
know.
than the 4-ball. And it was like a third shot now where the stroke, something's really broken in the stroke because he didn't even threaten the pocket with the 2.
You're right. Now, does this 2 go past? Does it
7.
have a pocket?
It
past
looks
the
like
7?
it does, yeah. But it's
It's
not
close.
It's more unsettling the cue ball right in the jaws of the side pocket, and then the fact that you've completely broken your stroke 3 times. That does not lend well to your confidence on a tough shot.
Oh, good shot.
It was. Here's our, yeah. So Lee Vann, I don't know if you get a chance during the course of the broadcast to watch, but his cue is so tucked underneath his body, his rib cage gets in the way. And then sometimes he gets a little quick and jerky, and that's when he's not feeling his good form. That's when it breaks down. He gets quick, a little jerky.
Well, before every big tournament, you ought to get rid of your ribs.
Well, you should adjust your stance so you have clearance. But I do agree. Yeah. When you watch Alex, his ribs are not in the way. 3-10 combo here.
Forget it. Oh,
Now,
does he have a billiard?
it looks like he does. Alex
Yeah.
would welcome that opportunity.
Oh, sure.
Have to play it with the bridge.
He'll be only 2 games behind if he can pocket this.
All right. Looks like he can only, or we'll be able to play it with just straight topspin, which lends itself to accuracy.
Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, quick win.
Within 1 game now.
Back to just 1 now.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting finish, and it's a very important part of the tournament.
To the championship.
Yeah, semifinals.
Corteza,
This is
and Levan at the break.
Q-Tech total performance averages 835, 850. Pagulayan in front of the net, but behind on the score 8-7. See what he does. He needs to make a nice square hit here. Had the cue ball glancing a bit. Now look how the 9 and 10 arrange themselves. This is going to actually be a problem to get the racking template off.
He'll do it.
Well, I reckon.
Good job.
Yeah, it was. Not that easily done. All right, now let's see what Pagulayan's got. The 1 ball. Good play.
Well, he's got a shot and an angle.
Yeah. Think
What's
it'll
this? He put on glasses. Oh, he took them off.
be. He took it from a fan as a joke.
Yeah,
Alex, what a
he's
character.
having fun.
I guess you know that's what makes him the fan favorite wherever he goes. He's
Yes, he is.
lighthearted, great player, smiling, having fun.
Slow down or go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't have any big bargain here.
The ball went about 3 feet further than he hoped.
Well, now it's going to be, he's got a shot, but it's going to be tricky getting to the 3.
So he playing it in the side, and then he can come around 3 rails to the 3, or no, he's going to back at it.
Yeah, he'll
side-
get position
side
if
pocket.
he makes it, but it's a missable shot. Get it? He got position, but he just missed the ball. Rolling it was a little tough.
Levan tried to
He
banked
double
that.
banked it if it was hard enough, but it wasn't. Alex doesn't have a pocket. We're going to have to see some safety, I believe. Yeah, I don't think you could invent a shot here. Be satisfied to play the safe.
He's looking to glide the cue ball past the 7, but it's so remote that I think he's going to settle on. No, he might be playing that, or else he's going super thin. Yeah, super thin. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. A little tick and he would have gone in the pocket, but he didn't
No, that shot worked out.
so far.
Tremendous movement of the cue ball there. 3 cushions in behind the clutter. Alex will be able to hit the 2 ball at the very least 1 rail if he cannot shoot straight at it.
Hasn't made up his mind yet what to do. Good speed, good control there. I think he's got a 2-rail kick at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's about all he has. So all he's going to try to do is after he hits that 2, try to get separation.
Oh, good hit.
Jeremy Jones, table 2, you're on.
Yeah, he left the shot.
You can't fault him. He made
No,
a good
it
effort.
was a tough spot.
And he rearranged them enough that it could have turned out favorable for him. In this particular case, it did not. Certainly got separation, had a lot of ball action going his way.
Now, missed the ball. I was just going to say, is the 9 and 10 clear? But he missed that ball, so it'll be Corteza's job to figure it out. Oh, be careful. There isn't much rail here. Yeah, Alex has already kicked at something like this and missed it totally.
Man,
He hit
good
it.
shot. Good shot. He was really confident about getting around that ball, and he hit such a slim sliver of the object ball. But nevertheless, got the cue
Not
ball down
perfect.
there. Yeah. Now here's a place he can attack the 9 ball with the cue ball if he wants to. Take a little bit of a chance. Just because the 5 ball's pretty close to the side pocket.
Yeah, this is straight pool. Open a little cluster and play position for the next ball.
Doesn't look like he's going to do it, though. So it wasn't that easy. He'll work to it later on. It definitely appears to be an issue.
Yeah, one little problem left. Be careful.
He's got to start thinking about the 9 ball now, for sure. Like that angle. Yeah, that would be nice. Get that where he could bring the cue ball right up near the side pocket and then open it up with some right-hand spin. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's
very
got
good.
a little angle.
Very good. Now he can go at it pretty aggressively. In the event that he fails to connect here, he will be able to bank or defend himself with a safety.
Well,
He just went for the bank, or else it must just go.
Oh, can't tell from here.
It must just, I don't see, he's way short. Yeah, it must go.
Yes. I would guess it does.
Oh yeah, freely hit the heart of the pocket. So the 9-ball was not the issue that I thought it was. 9-7 is our score. Corteza in front, 2 games away.
It's 9-7. Pagulayan trials by 2, and he'll have the break.
Careful aim here with Pagulayan. Pretty square hit. 9 balls short, 7 balls long.
You know, it's funny. It was going long earlier in the tournament. Now that second ball's going short.
On some, yeah, well, the 7 went long and the 9 went short on that one.
Well, Corteza has a chance to get on the hill here.
This is not easy. Oh.
Off the 8.
You hit that just a little heavy, it double kisses and hangs there, then you feel stupid.
And he got good on the 2. Three is right there. Got the right angle to go to the next ball.
The 5 and the 6 are together. Boy, this is a pretty optimum rack.
Good time for it, too.
Mm-hmm. Put yourself on the hill here. Like to get straight in on the 5, that'd be great. To do that, it'll be a 2-cushion route. Side rail, and back out rather than just float. Now he went 1 rail. Now he's not going to be able to get straight in. Everything's fine, however. In fact, this might even play easier than trying to get the straight in position.
Right, he's got enough angle to go 1 rail.
Or even 2.
Yeah. Corteza's sitting in a garden spot now.
Boy, that shot looked a little flinchy.
Yeah, I
kind of
think
shocked
he,
me.
yeah, I think he went a little further than he wanted, but he's all right.
Pocket players. If your 4 o'clock match is
One rail to the 9.
tables available. You need both players to the tournament desk, and I'll get you another table for 4 o'clock matches.
It's got the right angle to hit the side rail and get close to the 10.
Pressure ball here. It's out of the pocket. Well done. 10 games for Vann CORTEZA. Pagulayan going to have to win 4 in a row now.
Yeah, tough feat.
He did it, though, early in the set. He won 4 in a row.
Yeah, but can you do it when the guy's on the hill? That changes everything.
Yeah, this is a stern test, no doubt about it. It's the 5 and the 4 ball right behind the 1. Vann, open bridge. Miss hit the head ball. Did not generate the ball action. It's a great shot.
It is. Yeah.
The audience, knowledgeable audience applauds that effort. Had to pop that in there and then have spin and get to the rail and have the spin catch and then get all the way back down there. And you have to use a big swing like that. Accuracy goes out the window. Well, he didn't want to lightly bump the 10.
Yeah, you can't afford any mistakes. Your opponent's on the hill. Must get out.
Well done there. Okay, this that little back cut angle, and then the 6 ball's in the way. That's what he's measuring, because you can't go with very much speed or you can get yourself blocked. He's going to thread the cue ball between the 5 and 6, but if it has a pace, the 6 ball will obstruct direct access to the 5. Good shot. He went over and measured because he wanted to use a little more pace on the cue ball to hold the cue ball line a little bit easier. but he wanted to make sure how much room he actually had over there.
That's just the right angle to get to the 8. Well, he shook his head. I guess he wanted more angle.
I think it's a little bit straight.
I think he's got enough angle. Yeah, even if you got to go to the rail. Well, he's not happy with it. But tough to be happy when your opponent's on the hill. I think he's got enough angle to get right to the 8.
Good shot there.
Good shot is
Wow.
right.
Good control. That was a stop shot with a half a revolution of overspin. So he can pop that ball in the side pocket and then have the power. The spin catches as it stops and then just trickles forward.
Well, we know that Alex is a fighter.
No doubt. What a great time in the match to play some of your best pool. And he's definitely a pressure player. There's no question about that. He won't fold. He may miss, but it won't be because of the immensity of the moment. $10-8 is our score now.
It's Alex's break also. He can get within 1 if he can run out.
You know, say that Alex wins this game, now the opposition starts to feel a little heat. Like, hey, this guy hasn't quit. He's coming back.
They're both under heat right now. Big match.
Right.
This gets you to the finals for the money.
For the title.
Alex Pagulayan will have the break. He trails 8-10.
Very square hit.
Oh, beautiful. He made the
ball.
second ball. There goes the 1.
The one ball's gonna, as Jeremy Jones says, dress up. But he got slightly impeded by the 9.
Yeah, here comes the spin shot that he missed the ball totally with.
Right.
And this could happen again.
You're right. Yeah, they're laying just in that circumstance.
Well, if he makes it, he will have a shot at the 2. Even though it'll be long, but part 1, make the ball. Which he did.
That was pretty good speed control, too, considering how thick or thin you land on that ball hanging. Really, sometimes it'll really take the pace out of the cue ball if you hit it heavy, and it'll really come out hot if you barely nick it.
Nothing easy here.
Big shot coming.
Yeah, he's got to avoid balls. Oh, good control. Man, that's a great shot at
That
the
is.
moment.
Yep. Yeah, the rack's laying pretty nice now.
Yeah, he should get out.
Alex over there examining where he wants to be on the 7 from the 6. And then what he was doing there was just, if I play this conservatively, do I still have a pretty routine shot here on the 7, or do I want to dig into this? Get it closer to the side pocket across the table.
Avoid the side pocket with the cue ball.
Man,
Good shot.
Was. Didn't think he was going to go that far with it, but
I didn't either.
he felt confident about it.
Pretty good speed. Would have been better another foot, but however, he's got a pretty good shot. Beautiful.
Great break and run out there. Tournament director and referee Ken Schumann, though, he says, the littlest man with the biggest heart. Remember?
Right, yeah.
Showing plenty of fight here. Nice break and run out.
Yeah, Kenny will be working tomorrow.
That was his third break and run out of the set. Yeah, Kenny's sitting in the background here today. $10-9's our score. Both players in the mid 800s. Above pro average, just below world class.
In the finals tonight, 9 o'clock is the schedule. We got a 10-9 match.
Well, here it is.
The championship. And Vann
Corteza needs 1. Alex needs 2.
No matter how it goes, this will be Corteza's last break of the match. 8 and 9 ball right behind the head. 9 ball found the side pocket. Cue ball centered up nice. He hit those really square. Wasn't blessed with a great shot on the 1, however.
He's got really no shot unless he wants to cross bank it.
Or cut it.
And then look where the 2 is. Nothing easy here.
No, he's got his hands full.
I don't think he'll be shooting.
I'm kind of feeling like he's going to cut this in down past the 7.
I don't think so. I think he's got to play safe. He's looking at it.
Well, playing safe is an assurance that you win. And will you really come out of it with a better shot than this to possibly play? Because he can't really lock him down. Well, he can't really lock him down with the safety. Otherwise, I would agree if he had something good.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, he can win with that shot.
Yeah, he's going to.
Well, he's not going to yet. He's got the
He's
3
got a
and
lot
the
more
10.
balls, but he
Yeah.
got through the tough part.
Through the first test. Yep. Yeah, he's got some problems here. Follow ahead, play a straight back bank on the 3, and you can billiard the 10. That sounds easy enough, right?
Yeah, it does. It sounds easier than it is.
Yeah. Well, trying
Yeah.
to power up here and get to nothing, you might as well if you're going to play. There's not an easy safety here either. Oh, he's just going to take on the combo. Wow. Okay. I like my shot better than
I do too, Mark.
if that's the case. If you're going to take this on, I'd much prefer to play the 2-way where you got the bank and the 10-ball action. Well, he's just betting the match on this shot right here. At least this game.
Oh, he missed.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead,
It was
Alex.
super
you
hard.
can get on the hill.
Yeah, Alex can make both of them or one of them. Either one. The one thing you don't want to shoot where you're conflicted, like maybe I'll make this or that. You want to go all out for one or all out for the other, and then anything that residually happens is just a bonus.
Well, I'm sure that Alex is thinking that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's too mature of a player to get in there and shoot this split-minded. Is he banking? No, safety.
Good one, too.
Boy.
Boy, what a time for that.
Yeah. This is a
Oh,
crippling
boy.
blow that's been outlawed in many states.
Yeah. Put him in a very tough spot here. He likes it, even though he's not showing it, but got to get ball in hand and run out.
Looks like he'll have to go soft speed to open it up enough. Yeah. Yep.
Uh-oh.
The high rate of speed wouldn't let it open enough. So, and he was trying to get separation. That's the problem. You go soft speed, you don't get separation.
Well-
But if you go high speed, you don't hit it.
Well, Alex, you got a chance to get on the hill, and I think it's his break if he gets out.
It is because he won the leg. I don't think we've had a hill match the entire tournament either. Now that I think about it. Alex
Yeah,
kind of
no
rose up like, what am I doing here?
You can't call it an easy out because when your opponent's on the hill, nothing is easy.
It doesn't look easy from here, and the balls are open. Kind of a funny fashion. I'm even kind of nervous, Danny.
Oh, me
like,
too.
Yeah.
It's getting near your favorite tournament end, and two players looking like it's going to be hill. Very exciting, no doubt about it.
Good shot. Able to work the cue ball closer to the 6. Alex grabs his extension. Well, I guess we're seeing why the nickname the Lion sticks. It's Pagulayan, but
He
it's
sure is a lion.
the heart of a lion.
Well, like you said, Kenny always says, the littlest man with the biggest heart, and I agree. Not over yet. He's got to finish this and then get out. It's his break. good speed.
Yep, checked it up with a little bit of inside
He could
spin.
hit the rail and get closer to the 10. Like you said, a little bit of right-hand English will do it. Perfect. Oh boy. He was losing 10-7, and now it's going to be tie.
But Corteza's hardly shot since 10-7 too. It's not really
Right.
like
He
he's...
he didn't do anything wrong.
No, he tried to get out of this safety in this rack, and he hit it too hard. But that would be the extent of it. Well, here it is, 10-10. Final rack action.
Sweater's delight.
Yeah.
And Alex Pagulayan will be breaking for a chance to go to the finals. Again, our next match will be coming up here pretty shortly. And it will feature Jason the Eagle Eye Shaw and Django Francisco Bustamante.
Well, folks out there, I hope you're enjoying this, because this is as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'll say.
And it's 10-10. Alex to break.
Gentlemanly. Both players had applauds for this final rack. And look at Alex has moved his cue ball to dead center. Maybe just a hint to the left. The 8 and the 6 right behind the 1.
Oops.
Long and short. Yeah, long and short. And this is going to be an open
boy.
layout here.
Didn't make the ball. Oh, he's aggravated about
Well,
that.
disappointed for sure.
Oh, no two balls are tied up. Well, but I've been saying it, on the hill, nothing is easy. But he certainly got an easy start here. Yeah, shaking his head. Yeah, you got to make balls on the break, it looks like. Oh boy. Well, things could go astray on this shot.
Right, he's
But-
got to stroke it.
Yeah, I'm not pulling for anybody. I just want to see an exciting match for the people.
Now, sometimes you can really pound this and get it to bounce out around the 6 before the draw catches. That's what he did. Good shot.
Don't want to get straight in.
Very good shot there. That's not an effective draw. That's that bounce draw. Yeah, that was a
Boy,
big
oh
shot.
boy.
Now I guess he can just float up by the 4 ball, go all the way down to the long rail.
Still got some work to do.
The only thing Alex can do is prepare himself for if and when the opportunity comes. He cannot worry about whether
He could
Lee Van
pray a
dogs
little
it.
too. Shooting this in the corner. And making it.
Now, Lee Van's aware that he doesn't want to end up running into the 10 or the 9 after he pockets the 7. So right now, how he gets on the 6 will, tell the tale whether he can do that or not. How's his speed? Looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in a good spot.
Looks like he top spin forward and work the cue ball another 2 feet closer to the 7 if he wants. If he doesn't want to risk it, he has the angle that he needs here if he just plays a stop shot.
Yeah, there's no problems here. Only problem is missing. You don't want to miss. Not perfect.
Yeah, that was a very good shot.
Got the angle to get straight in on the 9. Well, he's got a little angle. He's going to have to play the 9 and 10 in the same pocket. But he's good. I mean, there's nothing wrong here. Draw the ball a little, shoot the 10 in the same pocket. Yeah.
High quality run out here on the end.
Especially under the heat. They both showed heart.
Okay, Lee Vann CORTEZA in the finals. Alex Pagulayan put up a great fight, a most entertaining match. This has been World Class Pool brought to you by Accu-Stats, the worldwide leader in billiard programming. Thank you for joining us, and please join us again for our continuing coverage of the Bigfoot Challenge. That is our time for this time. Until next time, so long.